Okay. So, as a coach of, a former competitive runner and a coach for the last 2 decades, I learned a lot of things. Luckily for me, along the way that could help you become a much better runner, but also could hinder performance as well. These are certain things that maybe some people don't think about, but I wanted to share with you anyway. So you may not be thinking about some of these things. Maybe you are, but at the very least, I want to get it to you so you have some tools and weapons in your tool shed regardless. So, and as a coach, I'm going to continue to do this on this channel. So if you're not subscribed to this channel, you just want not only accurate, consistent running content, but access to live streams, access to me, and just good old running content. If you want 400 videos for free, please subscribe to this channel. Don't leave here without doing that, okay? You have all this stuff at your disposal right now for free. And I don't want you to miss out on it. So if you're a coach or an athlete. Now, let's get to some things, okay? Some things that folks may agree, may not agree, just may not be thinking about. Number one, simulate. What I mean, this particular instance, if you're training for a cross-country course, cross-country race, or a marathon, and your races and especially your big ones are going to be on hilly courses, or if your marathon's going to be a hilly course, and it's important to simulate, do your long runs, majority of your long runs on a hilly course to simulate the marathon, do a bunch of workouts on a hilly course to simulate the cross-country race as well. Get that simulation into your training on a regular basis. It can pay off in dividends. And again, especially if on a cross country course, if you're running multiple times, then markers, take mile splits, and see how you progress over the course of the season, over the course of a year. See, okay, you can look back and say, okay, I got faster here, I got slower here. What do I need to make it? What kind of adjustments do I need to make in my training so I can improve this area by 30, 40 seconds? It might put you in a position to either win a race or be part of contributing to a winning team. Like, these things matter. Okay, so those are two things I would definitely be considering as part of the training. Also, another thing is avoid days off before races and hard workouts. Okay, what I mean by that, let's just say uh, I generally recommend a Tuesday Friday workout schedule, and or Tuesday Saturday race if you're racing that week. But if I do a Tuesday Friday schedule, I'm doing a long run on Saturday. I'll take off on Sunday, depending on who I'm coaching. Run easy on Monday, and then I get you back in the week on Tuesday. That way, you're not taking a day off before a race. You're not taking a day off before a hard workout. It can take your legs off rhythm. And the last thing you want to do after all this hard training for a long period of time is be off rhythm. Okay, so that's definitely important. Taking a day off before a race or a hard workout is something that I would avoid doing or recommend avoiding. Okay, scheduling stuff is very, very important in terms of your training. Okay, number three, speed is important for everybody, including marathoners. Even training for a marathon, you should be incorporating speed into your training. Even short, fast stuff. Okay, it can help with your running cadence, your running posture, your running efficiently, help make long runs better, help make races better, help make long workouts better, more efficient. And again, energy preservation and being efficient is one of the names of the game in the marathon. You want to have good form and good posture the later you get into races. That way your form doesn't break down, your body doesn't break down. Last thing you want to do is slow down more than the other people do in the marathon. And if you can do things like that to make you more efficient, you'll be preserving energy when you need it. So that's another one. Number four, watch what you eat the morning of a workout or a race. Okay, I would avoid dairy. I would avoid any heavy citric stuff like heavy orange juice and stuff like that. Just be very, very careful. I know some folks will drink coffee or toast and maybe put a little milk in the coffee, which is fine. But I would avoid, going heavy duty on cereal, heavy duty on milk the morning of a race, especially if the race is also in the morning. Last thing you want to do is upset your stomach. Okay. And keep in mind, the fifth thing I want to talk about is how to warming up properly. And I have videos on this, but active stretching, okay, first, and then a warm up routine will help keep your body warm rather than a warm up run and a static stretching routine, which can help to cool your body down. If you're racing outside and it's cold out, you want to maximize the opportunity to be warming up as efficiently as possible and staying warm as long as possible before you have to pan down, because some of these races will require you to get out of your stuff, and you'll be in these barricades for 20, 30 minutes. And you could be freezing. So doing the right things beforehand is absolutely critical. I can't emphasize that enough. Okay. And the last thing I want to leave you with, any day with a fever is an off day. You can run with a cold. Okay? You can modify your training. You do not need to take an off day on a day if you don't have a fever. If you have a fever, that's an automatic off day. There seems to be a lot of misconceptions about this particular one. A lot of folks would just say, I had a cold, so I took the day off. You don't have to. Okay. In some cases, running, even if you do short 200s, at a slower pace and just keep the body in rhythm and sync, it can actually help you, not get worse. But if you have a fever, obviously there's no running that day at all. Fluid, you rest, and you wait until your fever's under, your temperature's under control before you start training again. And the first day back should be an easy day, not a workout. So same philosophy applies. Taking an off day before a workout and so on and so forth. So those 6 things I wanted to share with you. Please let me know in the comments what you think of these. Do you agree with them? Do you not? Just give me your feedback one way or another. I appreciate it. Okay. I'll be going live tomorrow. We're going to do 5, magical workouts to help with your 5K. I'll be live streaming tomorrow morning, Eastern time. Okay. 8:30 a.m. Eastern time. I'm going to work my way to 10 a.m. Eastern. I've had a couple of people request it, but 8:30 tomorrow, probably half hour to an hour live stream. Going to go over 5 magical workouts to help with your 5K workouts you should definitely consider incorporating. And I'm going to work my way down from sub 24 all the way down to sub 15. And I'm going to give you the workout paces for every workout. You'll know exactly what you need. So bring your pad and pens. I'll have slides. So if you need to pause it, you can. And you can watch the video again as many times as you want so that you can get this information. You can write it all down if you want to as well. But that's what I got for you today. Again, please subscribe to the channel if you don't want to continue missing stuff like this, because it's really, really important. It's little things like that that can make a hell of a lot of difference in your training and your racing. So have a great weekend, everybody. And I'll talk to you